Hey guys, it's Tanika. If you're new, then welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using some products that I have picked up over the last month or so. Most of these products are relatively new to the market, so I'm going to show you how they work for me today. And then the rest of the products I've just picked up along the way. And I'm pretty sure that everything I'm using is from the drugstore, so even better. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be starting out with this Innoxa Anti-Redness Primer. I've been on the hunt for a drugstore anti-redness primer for a while now, but couldn't really find anything that I liked. I know that NYX has a few, but I didn't really like the texture of it. So I got this one at the price line 40% off sale. So it says that its anti-redness primer instantly neutralizes redness with its sheer green tint and is the ideal base for an even complexion. This is what it looks like. It's a really nice pale green color. It's not too bright. It has a bit of a funny smell to it. To do some more color correcting, I'm going to be using the Australis Clique concealer, and this is also a green one. I'm all about my anti-redness situation here. So the primer is more of an all-over anti-redness solution, whereas the concealer is more of a spot treatment. So if you're like me, you can use both or one or the other, whatever your skin needs. I'm just going to pop a little bit onto the back of my hand. I don't want to put the applicator directly onto any breakouts because I don't want to contaminate this. Now for foundation, I'm going to go in with this new one from Nude by Nature, and it is their Flawless Liquid Foundation. It has the most amazing packaging. Let me just get all my fingerprints off it. How cool is that? So this bit comes off, and then you've got your pump underneath. I'm actually going to be doing a first impressions on this foundation. The video should already be up if I stick to my schedule, so I will link it in the description box below for you. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I don't have my foundation on. Let's just say that that was a bit of a fail. So if you want to see how it went, then check out the video. I don't have any other new foundations to put into this video, so I'm just going to go in with my favorite NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. This one is in the shade Porcelain. For concealers, I've got these two here by Colourpop. They are called the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So I've got shade Fair Neutral 10, which I'm going to use on my face blemishes. The price of these concealers are only around $6, and the formula is fantastic. I will have a dedicated review coming soon just for these concealers because I am seriously amazed. And then for under my eyes, I have the shade Fair 5, and this is the lightest shade in the collection. I'm also just going to take a little bit of that and put it on my eyelids, and it's going to be my eyeshadow base. And then to set my under eyes and the rest of my face, I'm going in with this Insta Fix and Matte translucent powder. It's a really nice lightweight powder, so it feels really good under the eyes, not heavy or cakey at all. And then if you just put a light dusting all over the face, it's the same. It doesn't feel super heavy or drying. And then just taking a bigger brush and just going to lightly press that all over my face. For bronzer, I also have one from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Pressed Powder Face in the shade Private Party. So this is what the shade looks like. It was a little bit hard to tell online what shade I should try out, but I went for this one. I thought it may be a little bit too dark, but it's actually really nice. And I think these retail for around $6 as well, so bargain. So going in with my favorite bronzer brush, this is the 126 Luxe Cheek Finish by Zoeva. I'm just going to lightly tap into that and tap off any excess. I find these to actually be really pigmented, so I just like to go in with a little bit at a time and build it up. Look at that color, so nice. There are lighter shades in the range as well. This one wasn't the lightest. For blush, I have this Australis Show Some Cheek blush in the shade Dreamy. This is what it looks like here. It's a nice deep pink and it does have some shimmer through it. This one is also super pigmented, so I'm just going to really lightly just... Okay. So just lightly start patting that. I'm going to do both sides just to evenly distribute the product. Distribute. Whatever. So as you can see, just that light amount of product has given a really nice flush to my cheeks. Now for highlighters, I have some more from Colourpop. I picked up two. So this one is in the shade Here Kitty Kitty, and this super bright white one is called S'il vous plaît. Need to work on my French. Here's some swatches of those. They are actually so beautiful for an affordable highlighter. I find that highlighters from the drugstore or on the cheaper end of the scale can sometimes be really powdery and I don't like that. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of a highlighter cocktail today. Taking Here Kitty Kitty first on a fan brush, I'm going to pop this all over the cheekbones and slightly up onto my forehead. This one does look pretty dark in the pan, but as you can see, it comes out really nicely on the skin. It's not dark at all. Then I'm going to take this white shade, S'il vous plaît, and just with a little bit of that, and I'm going to pop it just in the center of the cheekbone here. Look at that. Sorry, that was a bit scary. Oh, it just looks so nice for a drugstore highlighter. I'm so impressed. Damn. I think I might put some eyebrows on now because I look a little crazy. I don't actually have a new powder, so I'm just going to go in with my NYX eyebrow cake in the shade Blonde, and I'll BRB. I did recently pick up this NYX brow mascara. This one is in the shade Blonde, so I'm going to go ahead and use this to set my brows. The wand on this one is a little bit too big for what I prefer, but it's actually quite a dry formula, so it's not drawing out a lot of product and drowning your brows. That's why I don't really like big brushes, because usually it pulls out so much product and then your brows are just soaked. I'm like, eh. But this doesn't do that. It's really nice. I don't have another new eyeshadow palette, so what I'm going to do is go in with this Barry M Cosmic Lights highlighting palette. So this comes with 6 different highlighting shades. 4 of them are creams and 2 of them are powders. And I think I'm going to go in with this bronze one and put it all over my lid because there's no way I could use that on my actual face. I might just start with this shade Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek and put it down as a transition. I'm also just going to sweep this shade under the lower lash line. I'm just going to dip my finger into that cream shade. I don't know what I was going for there. And I'm just going to pat it all over my eyelid. And then just use my finger to blend it up into the crease. Not bad. For my lower lash line, I'm just going to go in with Mocha from Makeup Geek and lightly put this under there. And then I'll mix a little bit of Mocha and Beaches and Cream just to blend that out. Then I'm just going in with some black pencil eyeliner. This one is by NYX to line my tight line. I find doing this really helps when you've got lighter lashes because it fills in the little gaps in between to make it look like your lashes are nice and full. Next, I'll be applying this Scandal Eyes Reloaded Mascara by Rimmel. I've had this one in my collection for a while, but just never got around to using it, so now's the perfect time. It's got a nice big wand on it, which I generally like. It's a little bit clumpy. I might just get a spoolie and try and separate them a little. I kind of like my mascaras to be on the drier side, because when they are super wet, that is when I find they make my lashes clumpy. So I'll probably really like this mascara in a few weeks, once it's dried out a bit. And then to finish off the eyes, I'm going back in with the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Here Kitty Kitty, and I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corner and the brow bone. And then last of all for lips, I'm going in with this Meet Matte Hughes by the Balm. This one is in the shade Doting, I think. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is a drugstore product. It is sold at David Jones, which is more of a luxury department store, but they aren't that expensive, so it smells like chalk peppermint. My favorite. I haven't actually used this before. It is applying a little bit streaky. It's very comfortable though, so I'm just going to go over it with another layer. The peppermint is actually like giving my lips a little bit of a burning sensation. Not sure. So this is the finished look. Something a little bit more natural with no lashes, but a nice bright lip to really make the look pop. I hope that you enjoyed watching today, and if you did, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. If you have any video requests, then please just leave them in the comments below and I'll see what I can come up with. I really like to know what you guys want to see, especially when it comes to pale skin. Well, I hope that you are all having a fantastic day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!